And this guy's sitting in a dorm going, how can I foster the future of humanity?
Yep.
Okay, artificial intelligence, sustainability, interplanetary connectivity. Starts going through all these things, and he's like, if I'm lucky, I will get to 3 in my career.
You even see it with Elon Musk. Like, I don't understand how people can hate on the guy the way that he gets hate. Like, they just say he's an overnight millionaire and he's just pushing the edge. Like, you've got to be kidding me. He's failed companies. He got kicked out of 2 of companies that he built. That, you know, it took a fuck ton of work for him to get to where he is. And they think Tesla was an overnight success. That company's almost 20 years old now. It took 20 years for them to get to where they are today.
Fen, you and me talked about it, but the Christmas Eve 2008 story.
Yeah.
You heard that, I assume.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He put his entire net worth on the line.
That guy, think about the balls. Not just the balls, the belief.
That's the thing, is that he has such strong beliefs, and he really does just, I mean, this is all saying without knowing the guy, but just, he really does want to do whatever he can to help humanity.
Well, in college, he sat in his dorm, as he puts it, you know, because I was totally doing this when I was 20 years old, and said, okay, what are the 5 ways in which I believe I can use my life's work to foster the future of humanity? He sits in there, and of course, we were all asking that, right?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
we're sitting there. I'm passing the blunt to somebody, going, "Hey, how can I help out fucking humanity?"
Yeah.
You know, I can't even figure out where I'm getting lunch that day, and this fucking guy's sitting in a dorm going, "How can I foster the future of humanity?"
Yep.
Okay, artificial intelligence, sustainability, interplanetary connectivity. Starts going through all these things, and he's like, "If I'm lucky, I will get to 3 in my career."
Yeah.
And this is what my life is for.
Yep.
Within 20 years, he was at all 5, and he doesn't stop.
Stop.
We talk about these dudes who operate in the back room earlier, right? All these elitists and whatever.
Yeah.
This fucking guy just tweets what's on his mind.
That's why I love him.
He sits on a conference call. Do you know he gets sued in Delaware every week because they're incorporated in Delaware?
Right.
My dad tells me he gets sued in Delaware like every week. He don't give a fuck.
No.
Like, then the last lawsuit pays for this lawsuit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's like, okay, like, keep suing me. It's very, very hard to hate on a guy who has nothing to lose.
No, exactly. And like you said, Christmas 2008, he had everything to lose, and he still put his neck out there.
His company, for background on that, he had his main 2 were Tesla and SpaceX at the time, which do 2 separate things.
Yep.
And he had used all his PayPal money when he sold PayPal. And he was down, I think he said he was down to the last $20 million or something. He had to, A, close a financing round for like a bridge loan from VCs who were going to take like a little stake in return. And B, had to decide to put the rest of his money into a company. And so the way he looked at it, you know, world's falling apart, is like, he said, okay, if I take all the money and put it in one and let the other die, I'm going to make it. It's like, nothing's guaranteed, but it's like, we're going to be all right.
Yeah.
If I take it and split it between the 2, though, there's a very good chance both die.
Yep.
And he believed in it so much that he said, then I guess they'll have to die.
Yep.
And anyone who would do that, and then anyone who just like on a whim would go out and help out like he did in coronavirus at the front for California and New York, and then make a stand and say when this was bullshit before any of us thought that way or had the balls to, and then also say like, you know what, I'm a billionaire and people are really coming at people who just use ridiculous shit with their money. Hey, I think I'll sell every house I have. This is not normal.
No.
Like, if I were betting on the aliens, Trump and Musk, for very different reasons. Very different reasons, I might add.
Yeah.
But like, he's a good alien. It's like, all right, I fuck with that guy.
Yeah.
He just doesn't, you're right. It is, if you hate on that guy, you have some sort of skin in the game.
Yeah, you have to, because he ultimately just... People hate on SpaceX for trying to get to Mars, and they say, why are you so focused on colonizing another planet? They forget about Tesla. He's literally trying to save Earth and colonize another planet. He just wants to have, you know, hope for civilization, that we can be a multi-planetary species, you know, while conserving Earth for as long as we fucking can, because it's a beautiful planet, and it's as far as we know, a dime a dozen. I mean, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of other planets that are that we assume to be habitable, like Earth. But at the end of the day, we don't know because we can't get there yet. So he does want to save this planet as much as he can with solar and all the things that he's doing there. But then also he wants to give hope to people that there's a bright future to look to where we can have a future like the Jetsons, which I think everyone, if you don't think that was something amazing, then I question who you are, because seeing that shit is just, it's amazing. And that's all he's trying to do.